That was probably one of the most ridiculous things I've ever done on the internet, but I was going live. I put in the title, airports, and then I started the video and I was like, wait, I can't do that video. That didn't have the plane emoji. I know that's crazy, but that really just happened. But Leo Meso, what up? I want to talk about airports. First of all, I want to say that California was great. I'll get into the details on the podcast later, but California was cool. I like it. Of course, I go during the fucking heat wave, but I fucked with it. I really had a good time. But before we get into all the good, I had to just get this shit out the way. Like, what's up with the workers in airports? Like, why do they be wilding out? Like, what happened to customer service? I thought society was so sensitive and everybody had a fucking rights group and we shall overcome and hold hands together. Like, did the airport workers not get that memo? Because I missed a flight for the first time in my life. I have never missed a flight, ever. I missed that shit by like the window to get on by like 4 minutes. And I know normally they breeze, but I was at the end of the 4-minute grace period. You know, like when it's like, all right, bro. And that's what happened. Like, I feel like they could have let me breeze. Because the plane, it was mad time before. I'm sitting there like, damn, the plane's still there. Like, the fucking doors aren't even closed. Like, what's up? And I went to walk away. And they were like, you know, just going about their business. Like, all right, whatever. The next lady came. They were like, nah, it's closed. And they were like, and the workers look at each other like, yo, people gotta leave earlier. I was like, bitch. I mean, I didn't say it, but I was looking like, oh, that's how you giving it up? Like, you don't think this shit is bad enough? You think I want to hear you talk about how the fuck I should have left earlier? You don't think I know that? Like, I was really like, oh, this is the shit. Like, this is what gets people fucking crazy in places. Like, taking my shoes off and all this shit, I'm fine with it. Whatever. You miss your flight. Whatever. It is what it is. It's my fault. Fine, I'm not the first dickhead to miss a flight. But when I do not want to hear the workers talk about, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, yo, take that shit to the break room or wherever the fuck people are supposed to go to talk shit about each other. Like, I don't know. If that was one of my employees, like, I would have been like, yo, come here. Come. I would have been like, yo, what's wrong with you? You know they can hear you, right? Like, have you lost your fucking mind? Is that what you do? You think this is... What are you in the comment section on Instagram? You lost your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like and it's not all the airport workers, because they were, for my next flight that I caught, they were great. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to JetBlue. They were amazing. But the initial wave of workers, especially for a fucking red-eye flight, like, especially since it's midnight, like, we really... don't do this. And especially like going from LA to New York, like all things are pointed towards a bad fucking next day. So please, and you know, it's fucking, I think it was Thursday night into Friday, like, don't. Not right. Today ain't the day. But I figure I'm crazy, and when I hold it together, I expect other motherfuckers to hold it together. So that's why my respect, my demand for respect be way up, because I'm like, no, I get fucking crazy. But there's an airport, so I thought we had to chill. And then when they don't chill, I'm like, yo, bitch, I don't know what you do after you leave here, but, you know, like, sit my bags down a little softer. You're getting a little out of pocket. Which brings me to my next topic, crying babies. Now, I know this is going to be a sensitive subject, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think it needs to be said. Like, yo, if you fucking have a screaming baby... listen, I have a son, I get it. I'm trying to get this off as nice as possible without being a jerk. Take a fucking earlier flight, yo. Like, nobody, I'm sorry, I know kids cry, don't get me wrong, but nobody wants to be listening to a fucking crying baby, because I got a son. If my son's not crying, and everybody doesn't have to deal with it, I don't want to deal with your kid. Like, and I know it's fucked up. I know that's terrible. But like, I'm on a flight, and the kid's like, mommy, crying and shit. And the mom's I'm like, no, listen. If you're going to spoil your kid any other time, and wherever you live, whatever you do, this is obviously a baby that cries and you come to it. Like, don't fucking ignore the baby on a flight. Like, no. answer that. I was about to get up like, yeah, what you need? You want some apple juice or something? Because I'll get the shit for you. Because I don't think you should be crying. Like, what's up? Are you just cranky? You want somebody to rock you? Can't do that, but I'll talk to your pops and maybe he can fucking do what he need to do. Because this is crazy. It's 3 in the fucking morning on a fucking red-eye flight back to New York. Please, cut me some fucking slack here, kid. Like, I hate to break it to you guys, but I don't know, people with babies, I gotta take like a 3 or 4 o'clock flight. I don't know what the fuck I gotta do. But the red eye, I don't know. I just don't think that's a good idea. Like, bring your baby to the movies and all that other shit. Do you, baby crying during the movie, I can see another one. The flight, like, come on now. This is fucking up a lot of shit. This is gonna domino throughout my whole week. So we need a class in airport etiquette for both sides, because after this weekend, a lot happened, and don't get me wrong, I had a great time in California, but if I had to complain about one thing, and I know I say don't complain, but sometimes you gotta get this shit off, it'd be the airports. Like, that airport experience was fucking crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I forgot this is what the worst part about traveling. But the flights were cool. Got to listen to some podcasts, sit down. 6-hour flight, you're gonna find some shit to do. But other than that, I got no complaints. Thanks for letting me get that off, because I felt like that needed to be said. I love you guys. I'm out.